a Big Spark Studios original.
Like, I can already feel the dissociation happening. I'm like, ooh. Oh, and it's recording. Hey, everybody. What's up? And welcome back to Unhinged with Klemens, the podcast that I am recording with, like, I would say an hour and a half of sleep under my belt, but I just got another hour and a half. So we're working at 3 hours. Now, before we get into this episode, be sure to rate and review Unhinged with Klemens, where you listen to your podcasts. Ooh, I am so sorry.
Gesundheit.
Thank you so much, Frau. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I think I'm about to pull out German after 3 hours of sleep. Be sure to also subscribe to Unhinged with Klemens wherever you get your podcasts. And if you like video episodes, we put those up on youtube.com/Chris. And yeah, I always do a little shout out in each episode, or I always try to. Some episodes I forget. But I wanted to put some Amazon wish lists for teachers down below, just with just all of the wonderful things that teachers have to deal with these days.
Vaping.
Yeah. Yeah. I just figured that this, it would take one more burden off of some teachers. I think that that's such a cool thing to be able to do. So be sure to check the description of this episode. And I think we're going to put a few down there. Just because it's such an easy thing to do, to just order one item or a couple items and have it sent literally to the teacher's house. I don't know. It's like the one thing about Amazon that I'm like, yeah, baby. Now today is it's a boys' night in. It's just Justin and I.
The boys are holding it down.
Ooh, I don't know where, honestly, the rest of everyone is. I know they all gave reasons, and I was like, okay. But now that we are here live, I have no idea where the everyone is. But so it's just us. And I put on my Instagram story that I just kind of wanted this to be an intensive voicemail day. Something we do a lot on the podcast is have you guys call in to 310-844-6459. And usually we have topics or things of that nature. But today we're just doing a free-for-all. Like I said, was on a red eye last night. I don't even know if I said that. I was on a red eye last night and thought I was going to sleep so much better than I did. I have no idea what time, date, month, year it is, but we're just fucking vibing. How are you doing, Justy?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I got back from a weekend in Joshua Tree.
Ooh, did you do anything that people would expect you to do in Joshua Tree?
Maybe not actually. My friend put on a music festival and I played a set.
What?
Yeah, I played a set at 12:30 a.m.
Like a DJ set, or like guitar, or like what?
No. I make beats.
Why have I never known this?
I keep it. It's like my secret thing. I'll send them to you though.
You say on a podcast that's posted to the internet, slay.
Oh, no, the secret's out.
What's your DJ name?
It's the same as it's just Field Sobriety. It's like that's like my art moniker.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't put two and two together.
But it was cool. It was a beautiful thing. But March in Joshua Tree is not the right time to do anything because it was like.
Is it cold?
Oh, cold and like whipping winds, dude.
Really?
Just like sand in every crevice.
Wow, it sounds honestly just like Coachella.
Yeah.
Like you guys had your own Walmart parking lot Coachella, and honestly, that sounds better than the actual one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so exciting. Have you done that before, like a DJ set, like publicly?
No, that was the first time I've ever played. One time at a house show, me and my friends like rapped back in the day.
Oh dear. I would keep this one a secret. Yeah, you couldn't waterboard that info out of me. I'm like, oh, nope.
It was 2013. There's simpler times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that context is important. Just so much simpler. You could follow any dream, and I don't even know. Anyways, let's just play the first voicemail. Let's see what we're getting into. I'm kind of nervous for such a voicemail heavy episode because I literally don't know what any of them contain, but I guess we're going to find out.
We're going to hop right in.
Ooh.
Hi, Chris. My name is Cora.
Hi, Cora.
And I want you
what a beautiful
to
name.
help us solve a debate that my fiance and I have had for like the whole entire time we've been dating.
Okay, good.
So, of your toes, which one do you think is the middle finger toe? Like in the same way you use your middle finger on your hand to flip someone off.
Okay, that's
what toe would it be if you're flipping someone off with your toes? I know technically the middle toe is the third toe in because there's two on either side.
Yeah.
But really, I think if you look at it, the middle finger of your toes is the second toe right next to the big toe. Because if I'm going to flip someone off with my toes, I'm definitely going to curl the rest down and leave the second one up. So let us know how you would flip someone off with your toes. Thanks.
First of all, I would never be able to flip anybody off with my toes because I have no control over my feet like that. I would probably enter like the craziest foot spasm. Okay, that's so interesting because one, I love how deranged that is. And two, I have actually thought about this before because like on my foot, hold on, I need to like pull my foot out for inspiration. Well, not for like inspiration, but
don't do it for free.
Oh, I'm not, girl, please. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't make enough of this podcast to be just showing the dogs. Yeah, I mean, I would say that so the way that my foot is, it's like big toe, and then like the toe next to my big toe is the longest, and then it just kind of creates a little down slope. I'm really giving y'all the visual, the dipsy, if you will, of my foot right now. Yeah, I mean, logically, I would say it would be the middle toe, but that one doesn't really carry like the middle finger star quality. So I'm going to have to say it is the toe next to your big toe because that is the longer one. And like that just, yeah, it has so much of an impact. And I think mine has like a bunion on the front. But my feet are so gross. I mean, in my defense, all feet are gross. But are you a foot person?
In what regard?
Girl, I'm not like in the one regard.
I like having them.
Well, that's a good start. That makes one of us.
I wish my toes were like webbed so that I could swim faster.
Okay.
But aside from that, sexually.
Yeah, that is what I was talking about. Not like Aquaman and Barnacle Boy, but thank you.
No, I never understood the foot fetish, but whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, isn't like foot and mouth disease like a thing? I just could never imagine being like, let me put this foot in my mouth. Ugh. I mean, even that just like bummed me out.
I do that a lot, but just conversationally.
Oh, girl, no, I live in like putting your foot in your mouth. But yeah, I'm gonna say the toe next to the big toe is the middle finger. Would you agree, Justin? Or are you gonna fight me on this very pressing topic?
I just don't think you can bend. Can you bend? Like, can you do this with your toes at all?
I can't.
Like mine operate as a unit.
Yeah, it's like whatever direction one is going, the rest are going that way. Or I can do all of them and then my big toe going a different way.
Yeah, the big toe can go up. So maybe the big toe, the only one that you can like actually have protruding apart from the rest.
But then like the big toe is like the equivalent to a thumb. So like,
I agree with that.
What a quandary finding myself in on a Friday afternoon and 2 hours of sleep.
I think go with your gut. I think the pointer toe.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'm thinking it's the longer toe, the second toe from the big, the toe next to the big toe. Jesus Christ. This is literally one of the more insane things I feel like I've ever talked about. I'm like, what am I saying actual words? Or like, God.
We won't know until we watch it back.
Oh, I might not watch this one. I don't think I need to remember where I was when this happened. All right, let's play another one.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Chris. My name's
Hello.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Me and my fiance just bought our first house.
So many
people are
fiancés
asking
today.
us, what they can get us. And I got a question today if I made a housewarming registry. What the is that a thing people do?
I don't know.
I was kind of just expecting, maybe a candle, maybe a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting people to, give me a air fryer, but I don't know. What are your thoughts, and what was your favorite housewarming gift that somebody got you? All right, see you later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Okay, so I'm confused because is this your wedding registry? To me, a wedding registry is... I sound drunk. A wedding registry. To me, a wedding registry is the same as a housewarming registry. Because isn't all the shit people put on their wedding registry just toaster, air fryer, this little cheese board block,
But I think the difference is that for a wedding, you're expected to give a gift. Whereas a housewarming thing, it's nice when you want to bring someone a bottle of wine or something.
Yeah.
But it's not society. I'm drunk. It's not societally required, right?
Yeah, I agree. I didn't even know that there was I thought the only thing you made a registry for was a wedding.
I think she's trying to trailblaze.
I guess. I'm kind of into the idea of okay, bitch, I just moved or I bought a house. Give me a gift. But also that is sort of insane because congrats, you bought a house. You're going to make people who are your friends that haven't bought a house buy you shit. That just doesn't seem that tracks for me. But I guess I almost said say la vie, but I don't know if that even applies to this.
Sur la table.
Yeah. William Sonoma. Yeah, I don't think that that's a thing. And I also don't remember if people really got me things. Sorry if you did get me a housewarming gift and I clearly didn't remember. The greatest gift I got for housewarming was just moving in. I was thank God. Yeah, I don't think I got anything too crazy. I did have a friend send this really cute what is that shit called? Incense. That's what it is. Sent this cute little incense pack and stuff like that. But oh God, how did people give me gifts? And I'm just a really awful person and don't remember. Probably. And I'm honestly kind of sinking in with that. I'm fine. I feel fine. I'm you know what, Chris, you are just doing your best. And for that, here's a participation trophy.
Be kind to yourself, dude. Cut yourself some slack.
Oh, girl, I'm cutting myself the whole damn slack. Yeah, I don't think a housewarming registry is a thing. I love this in a way. I love it in a way that I would love for it to benefit me and not have to get everybody else gifts every time they moved in somewhere. But I don't think it's a thing. And I don't think we need to make it a thing.
I think it's just for major events, weddings.
Wedding and baby.
Save my gifts for the divorce. That's when I'm going to want gifts.
That's so true. Why is there not a divorce registry?
Yeah.
Hey, you're going through a divorce. Here's a
You're I want a baseball bat.
Coffee table. Yeah. Or a baseball bat. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Totally. Yeah. Different.
I want a crowbar.
We're clearly having different divorces.
Mine's not as amicable.
Yeah. I'm I'll take a coffee table. That sounds cute. Okay, hot take. All right, let's hear another caller.
All right.
Hey, Chris and company. Big fan of the podcast. Chris, I've been following you since the first on the street videos. I'm a long-time viewer, first-time caller.
God, thank
I'm
you.
a huge movie buff, and my all-time favorite scene from a movie is in Yes Man when Jim Carrey serenades a distressed man off a ledge with a Third Eye Blind song. So my question for you is, if you had to pick one, what would your favorite all-time movie scene be? Big fan. Looking forward to hearing your answer. Thanks.
Oh my God. First of all, I feel like I'm on Radio Disney or something. I'm wow, first of all, you have more life and excitement in you than I think I've had in my collective 20s. Let's see. Best movie scene of all time? Not me being like, I literally can't remember a movie scene to save my life right now. I do remember the Bridesmaids. I don't know why this is like literally what comes to my mind first. Bridesmaids, when she's at the she's at the like the Paris themed engagement party or whatever, and mother Paris, are you serious? And then she like rips the cookie up and she's like throwing grass into the chocolate fountain. Like, I'm not making it sound really great, but that whole movie is just so fucking iconic. I was watching Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, and this latest season they go to Thailand, and one of the housewives is like, how do you say like thank you or something? And the guy who like runs the house is like, kapsum ka. And I remember that's a line from Bridesmaids when like Kristen Wiig and, oh my God, what is that woman's name? Rose Byrne are like going at it at the engagement. Oh my God, I literally sound wasted. I am sadly as sober as it gets, dolls. Yeah, I don't know why Bridesmaids is like the first thing that's coming up. Jesus Christ, I'm so basic. Are there like ones that I'm missing? I mean, yeah, there absolutely are, because
of all movies.
I know, it's like of all movies, and I'm like, is anything missing? As I just quoted Bridesmaids. Okay, Chris.
No, I think you covered it.
Yeah, Chris, you nailed it. I think we'd all collectively agree. Yeah, I like just don't. I'm not a good movie buff like that. Like, I wish I was one of those girls who was like, the scene at the 20-minute marker of Gone with the Wind or something. Yeah, I just don't have that in me. I really barely have the next sentence in me. What about you, Justin? What's your favorite movie scene of all time?
I think the one that made like the most impact on me was like, did you ever see the Pokemon movie?
Which one?
The one where like Ash gets turned to stone, and then all of the Pokemon cry, and all of their tears like bring him back to life.
Yes, the one with Mew.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the one with like Mewtwo.
And I just remember being like a 12-year-old, and I was like trying to be such a big boy and just crying my eyes out. And I thought the movie was so sick that like I was like, can we go again? And then I cried again. I cried the second time.
You just really were in your feels. You were in your emo like era.
So that is the best movie scene of all time, and take it from a film degree holder.
You have a film degree?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better about quoting Bridesmaids as mine. It's
also a classic. It's Pokemon and Bridesmaids are the two best movies of all time.
Yeah, they run cinema, baby. That's what Hollywood is built off of. I will also say Cheaper by the Dozen when... No, I'm not. I don't need to say it. Okay, got it. Like, girl, you're not pushing the needle in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, so sorry for you to be a longtime viewer and first-time caller, and that be the answer I give to your question. Jesus Christ. They're like, yeah, I'm going to leave Chris in 2023. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Christopher.
Hello.
Nope, I apologize for calling you Christopher. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I was like, am I in trouble?
Hi, Chris. And everybody else. But I was just chatting with a friend of mine, and he lives in Spain, and he wants to move to America, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, why?
Oh my God, we need more immigrants, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm not a Trumpy at all. Please, I'm gay. Stop. Anyway, we were talking about how hard it is for immigration, and we were like, oh my God, green card marriage, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh my God, if we had a green card marriage, you could come to America, but then I could get a Spanish passport, and that is awesome. So my question is, if you had to have a green card marriage,
this feels like it's going to be incriminating.
Which other country would you like to have a passport for? I guess it's really just like, who would you marry to get a passport? Like, who would you to get a passport?
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, okay, that's the question. I don't need to say goodbye. Answer the damn question, bitch. Yeah, I don't know. Like, see, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not knowledgeable about like what's going on in other countries. It's pretty demoralizing thinking about what's going on in our own. So I have to say that my answer is not going to be based off of, although actually like something about like Sweden kind of sounds nice. They feel like they have their shit together. I would love to like France would be sick to get like a what are we getting? What are we doing here? Where are we?
A green card or dual citizenship.
Citizenship, that's the word. I couldn't think of it, as we all just witnessed. But I would do like France for citizenship. But I think, aren't they like rioting about stuff? So like maybe that doesn't seem like a great idea because we're already doing that here. Like somewhere removed, like, yeah, Antarctica sounds nice. Japan, that sounds beautiful. Although I don't think weed is legal there, so not that I would want that. Shit, I just remembered that YouTube is. I can't mention it. It's bad. Yeah, I honestly am coming up empty. I would say, yeah, like Sweden or like Argentina. I don't know why. It was so pretty there and everybody seemed so like, I don't know, guys. I cannot believe I'm talking on a podcast right now. Literally an hour ago I was asleep. So, dear. Who would you get a green card marriage with, Justin? I'm just flipping everything back at you just so it isn't just me droning on this whole episode.
I think instead of that, I would try and someone who works for Disney World, so that I could get into like Epcot Center for free.
That's like 11 citizenships. Yeah.
Epcot's like every country.
Oh my God. You just won at life. You just out Disney adulted the Disney adults. They're shaking with their little Mickey ears on. Their 50th anniversary.
Or Portugal.
Portugal. You're so right for that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Lisbon.
What about a lesbian?
No. I've always wanted to go to Lisbon, Portugal.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, okay, got it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. What? Like
I've always wanted to date a lesbian in Portugal. It's very specific.
I really was so confused, but didn't think twice of it. That's how I know I'm really just like.
Isn't that the plot of that movie, Vicky Cristina Barcelona or something?
I would just like to remind you that I quoted Bridesmaid as my favorite movie scene. So if you think I've seen that movie, you are so mistaken, Justin. Like my two cinema masterpieces I quoted were Bridesmaids and Cheaper by the Dozen. Like, let's read the room a little, Justy.
There's nothing wrong with that. Those are the classics.
No, I mean there is like a little wrong with that. Like just
you should teach a film course.
The Hilary Duff cinematic universe. Like, no, I should not. Can you imagine like high schoolers having to write papers about Hilary Duff movies?
The Lizzie McGuire movie.
Okay, I mean, let's not like shit on that one. That one is kind of a modern masterpiece, but yeah, wow, this episode feels so incriminating. It's like, who would I get a green card marriage with? Like, Chris has literally no cultural taste whatsoever. Like,
yeah, it's funny enough. It's the one that Sam and Jake aren't on, huh?
I know.
It feels kind of like they might have set us up.
Set us up for failure. They're the reason they put me on the red eye. It's all their fault. They kidnapped me and I woke up and I was on an airplane. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what even the question was. Where are we? Now, before we keep going on with the episode, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Helix Sleep. If you guys don't know, Helix Sleep is a premium mattress in a box company that takes all of your specific needs and unique wants in a mattress, and it ships it directly to your door. I have had Helix mattresses for years, and I say it all the time, they remain to be just so magical. There is just nothing better than after a long day, oh my gosh, traveling and coming home and just flopping on the Helix, baby. Wow. Now, you might be wondering how you'll find the perfect mattress online, but you will take the Helix Sleep Quiz and find your perfect mattress in under 2 minutes, and then that personalized mattress is shipped straight to your door free of charge. When I took the Helix Sleep Quiz, I said what mattress size I was looking for, because I also put them in my guest room and all the other bedrooms, and I'm giving them to friends. I say what size I'm looking for. I say that I like a medium firmness and that I'm a side sleeper, and they match me up with the Midnight Lux, and it is the perfect mattress. Like, it's so crazy. Now, Helix knows that there is no better way to test out a new mattress than by sleeping on it in your own home, which is why they offer a 100-night risk-free trial. You can try out your new Helix mattress, see how your body adjusts, and if you decide it's not the best fit, you're welcome to return it for a full refund, and they will even pick it up for you. Like I said, Helix knows that everybody's unique, and that's why they have several different mattress models to choose from, each designed for specific sleep positions and feel preferences. Plus, Helix mattresses are American-made and come with a 10 or 15-year warranty depending on the model. And remember, you get 100 nights to try it out risk-free. So it's a great time to try out Helix, because they are offering up to $350 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners when you go to helixsleep.com/unhinged. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. So be sure to go to helixsleep.com/unhinged. With Helix, better sleep starts now. helix.com/unhinged. Let's get back to the episode.
All right. Here's the next one.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
My name is Dee. This is my first time calling in.
Bee?
I'm so excited.
Oh my
Not
God.
only did I have your phone number memorized just from listening to the podcast, but I don't know. I've been waiting for this to have something good to ask you. So I'm such a people pleaser, right? And I go out of I set a lot of boundaries, and then people will make me feel bad about them. This is a whole issue, yes. Probably they're bad friends, but how do you validate your own feelings when setting boundaries when you feel like they're stepping on other people's toes? I feel like that's something we all kind of struggle with, self-doubt, and I don't know. I hope I'm not rambling. I'm a little stony baloney, So, I don't know.
Girl.
Love you, Chris. I hope you have a good answer, because your bitch needs that.
That is so cute. So how do I maintain boundaries that might step on people's toes? I first of all try and make sure that they aren't unfounded, or they're not. Did I use that correctly? All of a sudden I just said that and I was like, yeah, girl, I don't think you're meant to use words this big, babe. I mean, as long as oh my God, this is embarrassing. You guys are getting just, they say the eyes are the window to the soul. Girl, this is floor to ceiling windows, babe. You guys are just seeing that no one is home, but lights are technically on. I just try and make sure that my boundaries are fair. And not that it has to be fair. I'm a huge people pleaser, and it can be really hard. But at the end of the day, if you are worrying about, this sounds selfish, but if you're worrying about satisfying others, you're never going to be able to focus on things that will satisfy you. And if people aren't down to respect your boundaries, then put up a boundary around them, because I just think no matter how ridiculous the boundary is, it's if it's there for a reason for you and it's not just totally BS, then I say they should respect it. And I think it's easier to it's an easier way to find out who's like actually a good person for you and who's like who could be possibly toxic. So that's what I would say. I don't know if that answered the question, but
no, I think that was solid.
Definitely is an answer that left my mouth that I think was better worded still than like a Miss America pageant, but such as I'm not sure. Do we have more?
This is the one that Samantha was most excited about.
That never...
In her emphatic email she sent.
Oh my God, that never...
My name is Adrian, and I was just watching the Truth or Drink video, and I have something to comment based on what another person called it on, but I also want your opinion too. The girl in the video was talking about how she just got cheated on by her boyfriend of the year, okay? And that he was like purchasing OnlyFans content from other girls.
Yes.
I am an OnlyFans creator, right? And I have always been like, and I always tell girls, I'm like, check your guy's phone, check his phone, or boys, I don't know, like whatever, anybody, check your significant other's phone, because at this point, you can't trust anybody. Like, you really can't. No matter how much you know somebody, you can't trust them, okay? I get so many messages from, like, guys who literally want to, like, role play, or, like, they'll send me pictures of their girlfriends, and they're like, can you, like, tell me that you're prettier than her? And, like, those are the guys that I, like, SCAM. But, yeah, I literally get so many messages of guys just saying, like, can you role play my girlfriend? Like, can you make fun of my girlfriend? Like, you're so much prettier than my girlfriend. And, like, that, sometimes they'll literally show pictures of their girlfriend. And it's like, you are so sick and twisted and gross. Like, it makes me not want a relationship ever. And I've always said this, I'm sorry, I know this is taking long, but I've always said this, that, like, no matter how much I could love a person, I will never fully trust them, because I have seen it all, bitch. I have seen it all. And it's just the way it is. But anyways, to that girl, I'm real sorry. And my question to you, Chris, is like, would you ever look through your significant other's phone? Like, be honest. Like, would you actually do it? Because I think everybody should. I don't know. Basically, my point is that, like, it happens too much. And it's gross. Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was a very, not heated debate, but I did see a lot of comments about it. About the little OnlyFans cheating, not cheating kind of thing. Yeah, I'm really glad that I quoted Bridesmaids in this, because all I thought of when you were saying is, you cannot trust anybody. He might not even be Asian. So that was kind of funny. This is how my brain works. It's so dysfunctional. Yeah, I mean, that does cross my mind. I would be like absolutely lying if I said, oh my God, the cutest bird is on my roof. It's like bright blue with like an orange rusty looking body. F***ing gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, that does scare me of like just how, wait, what was I thinking about? That I was like, oh my God, I was on TikTok and this woman was hiring a hitman to take her husband out. And I'm like, she's like, it just seems easier to get rid of him than to get a divorce. And I'm like, huh?
In what world?
Literally, I was like, I don't even consider myself that bright. And I know that ain't the case, babe. So I'm like, oh my God, like, screw being cheated on. It's like, could my person be plotting to murder me? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, it freaks me out. Would I go through my significant other's phone? I don't know. Like, on one hand, I would be like, okay, they can go through mine if I were in a relationship, because I would obviously feel confident that I'm not cheating.
I feel you. Because I don't have a passcode on my phone. I never have. And, like, that's my whole MO is, like, I have nothing to hide.
Oh, I don't have anything to hide, but it's just like I'd like to know when people are gonna go through it. You know,
sure.
Like, I'm not gonna just leave it just unlocked. That's crazy.
I wouldn't give a shit if anybody went through my phone, but I don't think I would cross the boundary of like looking through someone else's stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like no matter what, even if you did get in like a swapping phones rhythm, there's so many ways to hide things and to. Like, I don't know. Like, do you know how many different like folders you can hide, and I don't know. I just this is like making me not want to date. I'm like, oh my God, sounds horrifying.
That reminds me of like the sentiment where it's like, I don't care if you cheat, just don't let me find out about it or something.
Ew. Like the ignorance is bliss.
That or like, okay, well, just don't be sloppy about it.
Ew.
I just, but you know that there's people that are like that, right?
I don't know. That gives me like major vibes. Like, I don't know how to turn it off, but I think it's done. Yeah, it's January 21st.
No.
No, why does my roadcaster say that?
No, dude.
Okay. I was like, wow, I'm already not doing great, like just proficiency wise today. And to be all of a sudden be like mistaking
time traveling
for January. Yeah, I'm like really, that just screwed me up a little. Yeah, I don't know if I would look through my significant other's phone. Like in theory, I would, but also in theory, oh my God, that is so scary getting cheated on. See, this is why I'm like, haven't been in a relationship ever, and I'm proud of it. I'm like, no one did cheat on me.
I think I'd be super pissed if like my significant other was like sending photos of me to a stranger, like in some sort of like to.
Yeah, wait, we skipped right over that. Like,
yeah, there was a lot.
Like, oh my God, here's my girlfriend. Roaster. What?
Yeah.
Bro, just break up with her and buy a fleshlight. Like, my God, what?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
What? I just don't get that. Like, I truly will never understand being in a relationship and then just not caring.
You got to love the one you're with.
I really don't understand that at all. That is so insane to me. Like, that's crazy. Like, that is crazy.
It'd be interesting to have an OnlyFans creator on as like a guest.
I was thinking about that, like, honestly, like a round table.
Yeah. I mean, because the sides they get to see of people's like idiosyncrasies and kinks and stuff, like, is stuff that I couldn't have even like made that up. Like sending a picture of my girlfriend and being like, yo.
Bully her. Like, bully her? What?
All right, you want to rip one more?
Let's rip one more and then we'll call it a day. And by call it a day, I mean I'm absolutely tucking myself into bed at 5:15 p.m.
Okay, this one seems like a good one. All right, you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Hey, Chris and crew. How's it going? Love the podcast.
Thanks.
One of the things that I feel like you talk about a lot is being single. Now, I've been single my entire life. Sometimes by choice, sometimes
not. Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, what are you looking for in a date, in a person, / want to go on a date? 2 caveats. I do not live in Delaware, but honestly, I've traveled further for less, and that means that you're a lot, not that you're less, to be clear. And I am not a smoker, unfortunately, but in the words of Brittany Broski, I am an ally, so I don't think that'll be an issue. Yeah, let me know. I'll slide into your DMs, your business email, whatever works best. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Oh my God, I just got asked out. Send me some info. Send a pic. I won't bully you, but oh my God, wow, I am not sentient enough to be receiving that. I'm like, ha ha ha, I'm on mushrooms. I'm not, but it definitely felt like it could have been. Oh my God. No, I think a lot of people always think that they need to smoke in order for me to fuck with them, like, or to fuck them. No, in fact, like, it's kind of hot if you don't, because just more for me, babe.
Yeah.
As long as you tolerate it, like, girl, that's fine by me. I don't need the. Oh my God, wait. I also love that I've traveled for less. I was like, slay, dog, slay.
That's kind of a compliment.
Yeah, wait. I need to find out who this is. Is it Omar Apollo? Do you think he called?
Yeah.
He finally
He caved. He couldn't take
he's under my spell.
The tension was too much.
I get it, girl. I felt it. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to do some digging and see who that was. Do some snooping. Do you get to see the phone numbers?
It says, from Samantha, it says, I'll send his number.
Oh my God. Okay. I've got to hit up Sam. Alrighty, guys. I have to.
So maybe next week we'll call him.
Well, no, I want to call him before.
Okay.
So what's the fucking vibe, bruh?
He's like, I live in Toluca Lake.
He's like, I live in France.
Oh, perfect.
Do you want a green card? I know, honestly, I would be like, woo. I mean, they could live literally in anywhere that isn't the United States. And I'm like, get me out. I will take the green card. Is it bad to be talking like this in a public forum setting? Who knows? Anyways, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in to Unhinged with Chris Klemens. Be sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And as always, rate and review. And just tell us what you loved. Even if you want to give an improvement or some notes, please keep that to a minimum because it does come across as like I'm doing a bad job when it comes in giant waves. So let's just keep that in mind. Trying not to have a mental breakdown. And thank you, Justin, for being here, and also for just being so fucking patient. I'm so sorry to bleep at the end of the video, but I really slept through the original recordings time, and you are just so patient, and I just don't feel like I ever deserve that. So I appreciate you tenfold. And it honestly was kind of fun just doing a podcast episode with just you today. No offense to Sam or Jake, but
I'll take it.
I love you. I've traveled for a lot less, so. Yeah. Alrighty, bye guys.